The pursuit of civil rights by Black Americans and women has been central to the fight for equality in the United States. For Black Americans, the movement arose in response to centuries of slavery, segregation, and systematic racism. Key issues included disenfranchisement through poll taxes and literary tests, racial violence, school and public segregation, police brutality, and economic inequality. Major strategies included nonviolent protests like the Montgomery bus boycott and freedom rides, as well as court cases such as Brown v. Board of Education, and even mass demonstrations like the March on Washington in 1963. Grassroots organizing through groups like the NAACP, SCLC, SNCC, and CORE, combined with the aforementioned efforts, led to landmark achievements such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The women's rights movement began in 1848 with the Seneca Falls Convention, where Elizabeth Cady Stanton, the mother of the women's suffrage movement, introduced the Declaration of Sentiments that was modeled after the Declaration of Independence in order to expose gender inequality. Early issues included lack of voting rights, educational and career barriers, and limited legal freedom. Suffragists like Susan B. Anthony and Sojourner Truth used petitions, public lectures, and organized protests to push for change. The movement skyrocketed when the 19th Amendment in 1920 granted the woman the right to vote. A second wave of activism emerged in the 1960s and 1970s that focused on workplace discrimination, reproductive rights, and gender equality in education. Key strategies included legal advocacy and the formation of organizations like the National Organization for Women and the creation of grassroots support systems such as women's shelters and health clinics. Both movements saw equal rights and used protests, legal reform, and organizing. Black Americans often faced more immediate physical danger and legalized violence, while women's rights activists were frequently ridiculed and marginalized. Both groups challenged the nature of American democracy and made lasting legal and cultural impacts, yet both continue to face ongoing struggles from voter suppression and racial profiling to gender-based pay gaps and threats to reproductive rights.